Hello, we're here at Sackville Road, what used to be a police station in Heaton, and many people will know as a very small community police station, to raise concerns about a continuing development we've seen over the last couple of years, where neighbourhood police services have been cut and a little more invisible than they used to be, and in contrast the presence of armed police on our streets in the city centre, the central station and major football events is much more evident than it used to be. And of course armed police are a necessary part of our safety, but we are concerned this is beginning to unbalance our policing tradition. We have a policing by consent tradition, a tradition that police are unarmed, dealing with humans, and that is the main public face of policing. So we're concerned that the very visible deployment of police on a regular basis is beginning to just risk undermining that trust, that tradition of policing by consent that is at the heart of what keeps our communities safe.
And I think that approachability is absolutely key. I mean, as former leader of the Green Party, I've talked to many people about their concerns about the direction of policing. And you want police to be approachable. You want police to be in your neighbourhood. If you've got concerns, to be able to go and chat to someone ideally you know, or at least is a familiar face. And by nature, people walking around with guns, that doesn't present an approachable image. And it doesn't present an idea of these are part of our community, the people who represent us. So for the Green Party, I think it's clear we really need to have a reconsideration of the direction that we're heading with policing.
Yes, we've had a few incidents locally where austerity cuts have also hit Northumberland Police, obviously like all local police. So the neighbourhood areas are bigger than they used to be. Police aren't as visible as they used to be. In some cases I've seen police back in panda cars doing patrols, when actually if they'd walked they would have spoken to people, they'd have gathered that community intelligence, they'd have known who the community groups are, who they could be to rely on if there was ever a crisis or ever an issue in the community. We've had issues in Shields Road where people have been quite scared, and there's quite a negative police public perception going on, and that's obviously rings alarm bells for what happened in some of our neighbourhoods in the late 70s and early 80s. And we've had issues with the council police, what used to be the SNAPS team meetings, the community meetings with a lot of different people coming together to solve local problems together. Those have been cut, so there's less of that community engagement going on, and
well, I think
that is a worry.
It's good luck with the petition, and hopefully I'm sure lots of people will be getting online, perhaps after they've watched this, get online and sign the petition.
Yes, so we've got a petition which should be live on the parliamentary petition site, petitions.parliament.uk, in the next few days, and that is looking at asking the Home Office to try to limit the visible deployment of armed police, to ensure that the public face remains that unarmed policing tradition that our society and particularly communities like Heaton depend on so much.
Thank you.